Some people have commented on the bonuses that Taylor Swift gave staff and crew as part of the Eras tour, and kind of pointed out that how could that be a narcissist? If she's being so generous, and I've made the case that sometimes generosity for a narcissist is is performance. It is communal narcissism. So I took a closer look at what we're talking about in terms of finances and just how much this is. And the total revenue of the Eras tour was just over $2 billion. So if you look at that in terms of the bonuses, which were 197 million, then the percentage of the total revenue that went to staff and crew was just under 10%. So I did see there was some complaints about some folks saying that it wasn't a living wage. I know that there were other complaints about just how long the hours were, and I know in the U.S., the work week is 40 hours a week, and then there is after that you got to give overtime, and who knows how much they work. 10% of 40 hours is 44. Another 20% is 48, etc. So I mean, it's hard to tell. I know that it was talked about how long the hours were. So what they could have been, 50, 60, maybe more hours. And there was really no talk of overtime that I saw. So bonuses were probably promised to take care of that. Now, who knows to what extent they were equivalent. Another thing I know is that Taylor's father is a finance guy, and some people have also talked about the extent that this was really about, tax advantage. And I do know that there's different brackets for taxes, and it goes higher and higher and higher whatever the revenue is. So sometimes what corporations will do is, they will give bonuses, or they will give to charity that will bring them just under the next tax bracket. And sometimes that lower tax bracket is makes more money than whatever they gave to charity. So there could have been a strategy there to just give enough bonuses to get them under a certain bracket, and then they don't pay as much taxes. So anyway, I'm not saying that $197 million is nothing. It's better than nothing at all. But at the same time, if these employees were working 50, 60 hours a week and not getting overtime and being promised bonuses in replacement, who knows what the actual overtime would have been if they paid it as overtime. So anyway, um, maybe it's not as generous as it first appears. Um, and maybe all of the hype and the pretty extensive amount of time that was spent on this, and very public and almost performative. I think it's important to look at what maybe was really going on, and how much this really was generous, or how if they were paid more, like a normal employee, those folks could have been making a whole lot more. But anyway, a lot of this is speculation. But again, 10% of total revenue is not a shocking amount of money.